I'll guide you through the first 9 tools in the toolbar. The rest of the tools will be covered in the subsequent video. On the left side of the screen, you'll see there are a variety of tools available. The first tool allows you to select and drag objects. You can also select text. If you want to keep them together, you can click and drag your mouse, and you'll see that it creates a box. Some things are in the box and some things are out of the box. Whatever is inside the box will be selected and be able to be grouped together. If I want to keep them together, as you can see, they've both been selected, and if I go into the layers panel, they are actually both selected here. You can right click, check group. That will keep these objects moving together all the time now. I see that these are not grouped together. All of these are separate objects. So what I'd like to do is group them together with a different tool. The selection tool allows you to use a lasso to draw around objects. If I want to draw around this penguin, I want to make sure to get all of the penguin parts in. And it doesn't really matter if I cross some of the other objects, because what's necessary is that everything inside of the screen has been collected. Once I do that, you can see all these objects that are inside the square have been collected. Then I can also press group, keep them together. Then if I want to move them, I go back to the selection tool and they will move now as a group. The shape tool allows you to edit nodes and reshape a path. There are 4 types available. The first one is a corner node, which just makes straight line shapes such as rectangles, squares, triangles, etc. Just move the node and keep a straight line. Select the node at the top. When I move it, you can see it retains the straight lines and just moves the node at the top. The second option is a cusp node. It includes a Bézier control point that can be moved independently. When I select the same node, but use the second option, Bézier points have been created that if I select, it will change the curve instead of being a straight line. The third option is a smooth node, which creates immediate curves from the Bézier points. Select the third option, it will automatically create a curve for me. The last option is a symmetric node, which will form a line with curves of the same length. I will choose symmetrical nodes, and from the point I selected, it has created curves of the same line length. The type tool allows you to enter text with a variety of options. First, horizontal. Second, vertical type tool. You can type on an arch. You can also adjust when you're using the arch whether your text is on the inside or outside of the circle, and adjust the angle and radius of the circle. Using the type tool, you can also have your text follow a path. I'm going to select a spiral path, and when I choose Type on Path tool, I can start typing and my text will appear on the path. The Draw tool allows you to create lines, curves, and nodes. Once you click on the icon, the nodes appear at the top as either corner, cusp, smooth, or symmetrical. By clicking on the page or the mat and moving to another spot, it will create a straight line. If I click and move on, it creates straight lines. However, if I choose to click and hold, a Bézier curve will appear, allowing me to create the type of line that I selected above. When finished, if you'd like to close your shape, go back to the first node that you started with, and it will close your shape. Freehand Drawing allows you to use your mouse or stylus. You can choose the type of smoothing that you want. As you create a line that may have some sharp edges in it, once you let go, it will smooth your path. By increasing the number, the next time I draw a similar shape, the curves come out much different depending on the freehand smoothing number that you choose. The brush tool allows you to freely draw thicker lines with either your mouse or stylus. The brush size can be increased or decreased depending on your preferences. The eraser tool allows you to eliminate pixels. The shape of the eraser can be changed, as well as the size of the eraser. You can also complete an inverse. To draw a shape, click and hold the Shape tool, and a menu will open where you can choose from rectangle, rounded rectangle, circle, triangle, polygon, star, or spiral. In order to draw a rectangle or square, click on the mat and drag your mouse. If you'd like a rectangle, all you need to do is let go. If you want to have a square, before you let go, hold the Shift button and keep the Shift button down until you let go of the mouse. To draw a circle or oval, click and drag your mouse for an oval. If you'd like a circle, before you let go, hold the Shift button and you'll have a circle. In the star option, you can choose how many points you'd like your star to have, as well as change the radius of the circle located inside of the star. By decreasing the circle, you change the size and shape of the points. Choosing spiral allows you to choose how many turns are inside of the spiral, the divergence between them, which changes the distance between the lines in your spiral. You can also adjust the inner radius, which changes how big the circle is on the inside of the spiral. Lastly, you can change whether or not the spiral is clockwise or counterclockwise. To draw an equilateral triangle, hold down the Shift key while you click and drag. To draw an isosceles triangle, click on the mat and drag. Then let go. Use the Shape tool to edit the nodes in the triangle if you'd like to create a scalene triangle.